Hi, this is Francesca from Social Global Grind. Today I want to talk to you about how to create and attract people to your newsletter. So there's a couple of things I want to talk about in etiquette. Now, some people and great fabulous businesses are sending newsletters or announcements through email. Now, I definitely have my opinion on this. Listen, it doesn't look sharp, it doesn't look professional, and it really takes away from your brand. So if you want to really start being taken seriously, don't send me an email from your Gmail or Yahoo or AOL account. Don't do that. It's very simple. All you have to do is use a free service like MailChimp or iContact, and I forget which number actually. You can, if you're starting out, this is a great place for you to start out with, because I forget what number allotment you have, but you can send free newsletters in email formats that look posh and look great for your business and look really sophisticated without having it say gmail.com at the end of it. It's not from your email. So keep it polished, keep it really nice. You can actually design it. They're very easy to use. I love MailChimp. They seem to have really good layouts that are designer layouts that you can use if you want to really if you feel like most of your readers are using mobile apps or a mobile phone to open up your newsletter. They're very specific in grabbing something like that. There's also Facebook friendly sort of formats and templates that you can use. It's great. What I did personally on mine is that I redesigned one of the ones that they had, and I put my graphic on it, my logo, and made it look really more like my brand. So you can do that. You can use one of their templates and you can make it and turn it into one of yours. And your customers will like it. You look like a professional business. It's kind of like when you got your first business card and you're like, hey, I'm a business. This is my contact information. It's the same thing. You definitely want to look that polished and that great and taken seriously. So I definitely say that is number one. Etiquette is to, if you're going to bother someone's inbox, do it professionally. So that's number one. Number two is, this is such a bad thing to do, but people do it all the time, and I understand it, but don't do it. Don't email all of the people that are in your email contact and just blindly send something out. It's just not cool. People would really like to be asked if they want to be on your newsletter list. And a really good example is if you have a business in, say, Los Angeles, and you're bothering a friend or a colleague that lives in Missouri, and you're a brick and mortar sort of like cheese shop in California, and you're saying, hey, this Saturday we're having a great tasting thing, and the person in Missouri is like, and how does that affect me? It's just little things like that. Like, keep your eye on the ball. Who are you trying to reach? It's great if you want to go ahead and include your friend that's in a different state, but did you ask their permission? This is etiquette. You want to be able to make sure that you're giving that kind of right feeling when you're putting out your product. Also, too, you're going to find a huge unsubscribe rate, and it goes back to if you send an email out, they can't really unsubscribe to you. On a newsletter, they will. And you really want people to unsubscribe that are not interested. You only want to attract the people that are interested in your stuff, whatever it is that you have to say. You want those people. You don't want to blindly just send it out to, Aunt Edna in Missouri, or, just keep it focused. Keep your product to the people that need to see your product. And if you really want to get out in the forefront of people that haven't seen your product, use Twitter. That's the best place to do it. And we're going to talk a little bit more about how you can use Twitter to really up your game a little bit more. But right now, what I want to talk about a little bit more is newsletter and newsletter content. Make sure that when you are sending out a newsletter, it's kind of a tease. It's kind of that sexy tease to have people click on and go to your actual website. So maybe your newsletter says something like a little teaser of whatever the content is, and they're going to want to click on that so they can boomerang or go into your website. And you can also test it. Like, if you're going to put a newsletter out on a certain day, MailChimp actually gives you, you know, kind of a matrix of what happened and a report of who clicked on what. But also you can check on your website to see how effective that was. So it definitely tests your writing, you know, your writing skills, your content. Was it that fabulous? How long did they stay on? So all of that definitely is a science, and you will find your rhythm once you do that. So, you know, one, don't send out a blast, an email blast from your own email account. Not cool. Two, don't use your email contacts as your newsletter base. And three, and my final one is put your email sign up everywhere on your website. Say you have a blog. On the bottom of the blog, just like mine, you're going to see, you know, if you like this content, sign up. And you want people to do that. You want people to sign up on their own. Don't get offended if people start unsubscribing. Maybe they thought you were something different and it's not for them. That's cool. It should be only people that are interested in you and your product. So those are my tips for now. Keep going. If you have any other questions or comments, go ahead and leave it below on the comment page. And I will look forward to talking to you and chatting to you soon. And if you haven't signed up for my newsletter, sign up for it now. It's right below this, and I hope to catch you on our next vlog. And thank you so much for tuning in. Okay, bye for now.